Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I'm doing another over 500 pages book recommendation with romance. Long title, but it's a series I have on my channel where I recommend romances that are over 500 pages. Either it's going to be a Killian or just going to be regular romances, and today is the regular romances. So let's just jump into this because I have 5 books in an honorable mention, and I can't wait to tell you what it is. So the first book I'm going to recommend is by Lucy Score, and it's By a Thread. And this is a grumpy sunshine office romance romantic comedy. So let's just say it's a good one. This is 582 pages. We follow Allie as she's just been fired from her job by someone who, she was just like an innocent bystander, and he was very upset and he got her fired. So she thought that like this was like going to be the end, and she happens to meet a woman who offers her another job, and she takes it because again she doesn't have a job anymore. And it turns out she's working for the same man that got her fired, Dominic is very grumpy. He's annoyed with her because she's super annoyingly happy, and this is their romance together. The next recommendation is by Joel Adams, and this is part of the Legacy series. This is the first book, and it's just called The Legacy. And this is 690 pages. This is a interracial romance with a hero that falls first. So we follow Cicely. I think that's how you say her name. She is a woman scorned by love. She has very low expectations. She doesn't think she can ever be in love again or have someone fall in love with her because of all of the emotional scars she's had from other lovers. And then we have Adiego, who is an Australian born who happens to just want romance. He wants to be in love. All his friends are falling in love and getting married, and he's just coasting. He meets Cicely. Cecilia. Cicely? I'm just gonna say Cicely. Yeah. That's probably not how you say her name, but I'm gonna say it. And he falls first, and he's trying to win her over and be like, yes, I can be the man that you need in your life. He's also a billionaire, so a billionaire romance. Next, we have A Gorgeous Villain by Saffron Kent. This is 675 pages of angst. This is a second chance romance with oops, baby. So keep that in mind. We follow Callie. She's been in love with Reed. They were high school sweethearts until he betrayed her. So she decides to take his most prized possession, which is a white Mustang, and push it into a lake. Years later, he leaves. She thinks she's doing well. He comes back, and she's just like, I'm not going to fall for this man because he broke my heart. And then she falls for him. And then they have a kid. So yeah. I think you can consider this lovers to enemies to lovers because she hates him. So yeah. But this is a thick one. Love it. My next recommendation is Devious Lies by Parker Huntington. This is enemies to lovers romance with a very alpha male. So we have our heroine, and she has been friends with her best friend Reed for a long time, and she's trying to get out of the friend phase because she's in love with him. So she decides that she is going to have to get rid of that, is she's going to sneak into his room and have sex with him. Well, that doesn't quite work out. She instead sneaks into his older brother's room, Nash, and has sex with him instead. And then later on, she is not considered the princess of her town anymore. Something happens with her family and she's excommunicated and she needs a job. And it just so happens that Nash is the person that's offering her a job. And he seems to be wanting revenge for something she did. So this is 690 pages of angst, love, and betrayal, and greatness. The last 500 pages is Gentleman Player by Donna Allam. This is 719 pages, so it's a thick one as well. And this is a forbidden billionaire romance. Be prepared. And I don't know if I said this, like, this is a forbidden romance. And I know that this might have infidelity in it. So keep that in mind. I wanted to do an honorable mention, and this is 473 pages. But I think this was a very good book. And it's The Ritual, which is a dark college romance. And it's by Chantel Tesser. And that is it for the recommendations for romances that are over 500 pages. I will be having a Achillean or a male version of this one up in the next week. So, or a couple of days, whichever one. So stay tuned for that one if you are into that. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!